This morning I'm doing something different. I grabbed some yoga clothes, my laptop, and a good book. And I decided to basically get out of the house for the day. And I'm going to get out of here. Let's see if this works, my first time. Get out of here before Dennis comes home. I guess he's out doing Uber runs or something. But I had a wild experience, y'all. I had something happen to me that used to happen when I first started here. When I first moved in here, I used to wake up every time he was awake without him even waking me up or anything. At 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, whenever he was up, it was like there was some sort of synchronicity. And then I get up this morning and he's up and I go use the restroom, and then I'm asking myself, why am I always up when he's up? I'm asking this question also subconsciously. And then I go back to my dreams, and my dreams tell me that it's because of frequency and hertz. What does that mean? And it's funny because my dreams have given me answers before. One time I was having a hard time sleeping, and my body and my dreams told me it's because I was dehydrated. And then last night, or this morning, I'm struggling to bring this information with me out of the dream. Almost like Freddy Krueger or something like that. Excuse me. I'm definitely getting better, but I could definitely be healthier. Gross. At least it's not yellow, right? Just a very faintly light yellow. So the person that's supposed to meet me for the aquarium, they called me and they rescheduled for Monday and say that Monday is guaranteed and they'll have cash. Now, what they don't know though is that the weather is talking about rain, and I also have no clue what my schedule is because I've missed so much work basically at this point. And then, honestly, I really needed it. I realized that I'm getting sick because of the environment I'm in. Should have brought my notebook, but I have a task at hand. I've been working with an accountant. I finally got all my paperwork. I'm so happy. It's been a really stressful period to take care of this. See, my taxes aren't like your taxes. You got it made. You have a stable job, and your job takes out all your taxes. And some of you get healthcare benefits. See, I'm not like that. I'm an independent contractor. And basically, I have multiple sources of income. And for every source of income, I have to file a separate 1099. And straight up, that gets very expensive. And I have to find basically someone that's called a CPA. And I like having that personal relationship rather than going to H&R Block. So right now I'm actually headed to a Starbucks. Thanks to that lovely woman who sent me some gift cards and an awesome package. Awesome package. So I'm going to use a Starbucks gift card. I'm leaning more towards pumpkin latte. If they even have it still. But I definitely need some sort of sweet treat pick-me-up thing. Maybe some banana bread that I love so much. But I'm going here with my laptop and I'm going to get some computer work done. Maybe I'll make a video out of the audio file. I forgot to put that lotion in my bag too, I just remembered. But I got to do that. And then I'm going to go to the bank and knock off something that's been on my to-do list for months, and that's get a credit card. See, I was really badly in debt at one time. I let the museum use my credit card. And they racked up my bill pretty high, a couple grand. And then one day they told me, by the way, that's your rent. And basically made me eat everything that was on the bill. And I did. And I'm debt free. And I managed to pay a couple $1,000s in just a matter of a month or two. And I was really proud of myself that I worked so hard and I was able to do that. And also with some help from some of you who helped me free myself of that struggle. Thank you. You have no idea. Some of you that send like tributes, you could say, you have no idea how much you help me or how smart I am with my money. I'm very wise. I'm a very wise girl. I'm trying to turn here. The traffic's like pretty bad. Oh, are you gonna let me? No. I'm gonna be a butthead and go though. Bam! I'm like your typical white girl. Going to fucking Starbucks, get pumpkin latte. All those typical memes, whatever you want to call them. It's true. I'm being an asshole racist to myself. Is there no parking here? Oh, I just passed a parking spot. Shit! Oh, there's one. I'm an awful driver. Compact car parking only in my compact car. Let's find out. Ugh. Shit. I want to reverse and like fix my parking better. Fuck. Somebody just moved too. Crikey. This whole driving thing I'm pretty new to, okay? Hey, I guess I'm a compact car. Yeah. And you know what I think of? I think of, what's that movie I love? Rain Man. I'm an excellent driver. I will say one thing, the museum was good for that, man. They showed me a lot of good movies, and you could say I had a lot of damages when I showed up there. A lot of heartache, a lot of stuff that I hadn't dealt with. Yet, when I was there, I had that freedom to do so. And I loved the museum at the time. I still kind of love the museum. I mean, of course, like when you're in a bad relationship, when you look backwards, things are always like better than they were kind of thing. I don't know. That gets a little frustrating because I invested so much of my life, time, money, energy, and now look where I'm at. And I can't lie though, I've progressed so much. Like I went to so many different states and I got out of debt and I got a car and I'm driving and I got my first normal job. I mean, I worked at other positions before, like Starbucks, at Barnes & Noble and stuff. But you can say I'm really paying my dues right now. I really needed that stable income. And I was tired of relying on IFCOM. Not sure if someone's going to resubscribe or if someone's going to send tribute that they said they were going to send, or if they're going to remain loyal. All kinds of stuff. I'd rather rely on myself and my own hard work that I know that I put in, because I can't rely on somebody else to tell me what my value is. You know what I'm saying? Had this discussion with you, Zach. Thank you, Zach. You've been a great help, Zach. Let's give you some props right now. You've been so helpful, and your tribute notes, they make my day. My emails from you make my day. It is nice to have someone on an intellectual level to discuss things about microbes, and I almost want to say binomial nomenclatures, but we haven't got there yet. Oh, you definitely motivate me to go back to school. But I'm at a point right now where I'm not quite sure if I'm meant to move. I'm thinking about moving. Now let me just check one thing. We're good. We're at like 9 minutes and 45 seconds. I'm thinking about moving back to Sarasota. And it's funny, I just said back. I've never lived there. However, I was thinking recently when I was at the museum that I was going to leave the museum and go to Sarasota because there's an acupuncture school there. Now, I had homegirl. I need like a name for her. I'm not sure if I can say her name. But the girl that's been helping me on my journey, she'll tell me. You'll tell me. You're going to tell me. Now, I had her last night. She's like my homework slave, and that's great because she's a master Googler. So I just assigned her like tasks that I don't want to do that are really annoying. For example, last night I had her look up multiple acupuncture schools in the state of Florida. I need to know some options, and I haven't fully spent enough time to look into all those, but energy-wise, Sarasota seems peaceful. And when I looked up places to live there, it was like $800 for 2 bedrooms. And I just feel like, what am I still doing in St. Augustine? But I know that discredits everything I just said before it. I feel like there's something else I'm still here to do. And I can't figure out what it is, and I'm kind of just baby stepping. Perhaps it has to do with dealing with energy underneath the door and not letting it affect me, creating some sort of protective bubble around myself. I can't fully figure all of this out. Yet it is really getting under my skin. Like, a lot. And I spent a lot of time obsessing over that $1,200 a month place. Part of me just had this vision and fantasy, like maybe he could let me get away with like a month-to-month basis instead. Because frankly, I just have no idea what I'm doing with my life right now. And I'm getting all these weird signs from the universe. For example, they're being jerks about proving my Florida residency. Am I any less Florida? I mean, I am in such a better mood, like waking up and Dennis is not there, and I'm here on my own. Nadia has her own energy. She has so many things she's not talking about inside, like so much pain. And I feel that too, but that's something that I can deal with. I understand that. I'm being the awkward monkey that's vlogging in my car. What's up? She's rolling down her window. What's up?
I thought you were the little girl that worked with me.
No.
Hide in my car on my lunch break.
I'm so sick. Of course she's smoking. Can't be around smoke, y'all. That's another thing. That's the biggest thing with Dennis. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the psychic talked about how he felt like there were mold spores everywhere in the air. And I was like, oh, that's marijuana. Oh, God. Now the yellow. Yeah. You see that through the napkin even. Yucky. While I'm out, I'm probably gonna have to buy some more tissues for my issues. I get my blood results tomorrow. And guess what? No Dennis, no blood. So, on my spiritual journey, I've learned that women, they clean up the environment. They clean up is what the bleeding process is. Basically, like releasing all of that stuff. I have to do some more homework on that. I'm sure there's a book on it. But something weird like that's going on, I'm telling you. I know. Like, I just feel this way. I have a lot of funny feelings, and I promise you I'm going to figure all this stuff out. I'm not sure what the time cap is.